Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play. I am currently, don't know, cannot explain me why I have the wrong game titles in mind. I wanted to say Uncharted, which would have been totally wrong. Now, obviously, it is Kingdom Come Deliverance II, where we go on and are going to do the next thing. We have 2 quests available. Find out what happened to Mud. Let's actually start with that, right? We do have that one available right here. This is where we are gonna travel. If we need to go to bed, this is totally fine. On the other hand, if you wonder, I tried to go to ambush some. That one is a good boy. I tried to raid a camp, damn it. Okay, luckily I did not hurt myself. I did try to raid some bandits. Well, it would have worked out. It might have worked out if there would have been any bandits around. Luckily for them, there was nobody around. That means I rested there, nobody was coming. I am not feeling ashamed because that has nothing to do with me. I wanted to do something. They were just not there. So that's too bad. We are gonna now find out what happened to Mud, maybe. Maybe I'm gonna have some combat training. Too, after that, plan is somehow I wanna have a horse. That is quite a important thing to do, in my opinion. We do have, on the other hand, well, not on the other hand. There is a bed close by, and there are a couple of camps too. So resting when it's dark should not be a problem. Not only do we need to rest, because otherwise we are a human being, right? Not otherwise we are a human being. We are a human being. If we do not rest, the body gets sleepy and then not goody. And that is just what we need to do, right? I'm gonna be still a bit careful. I, as usual, yet do not feel fully comfortable with the fighting combat system. I am not that certain if the reason is just me being stupid. Yeah, actually, by the way, use your bed, girl. Could rob her. Okay. So, thank you. Okay, now we have something which displays that our bed is here. Good, that's what I wanted to see. What would be obviously quite amazing if there would be a fast roll pointer here. But that would maybe be too much to wish for. I am, on the other hand, not that certain, you guys, I can tell ya. Well, I think we are going right. But we might need to go up there to look for Mud. Or maybe that is the right... Yeah, let's go. Okay, I think we are good. Ah, that looks beautiful. I am looking forward to the summertime, I have to admit too. Wait a tick. Finally, maybe some action.
Hey lad, what do you want? Come here. What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
I'm almost as poor as that dead man there. I was just robbed of everything I had.
Well, that's some bad luck. Losing everything twice in a row like that. So, what'll it be?
Why do you think the poor dead man is lying here? He's far from the only one. I saved myself only because I swam naked across the pond.
Right. I was thinking to myself, there's nothing left here that's worth anything.
They even killed my dog here.
Oh, what a fucking mess. Clear off before I change my mind.
Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
A dog? No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
Dead, and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of mutt.
Okay, and honestly, this is a bug, right? And honestly, I can't tell ya. I can tell ya stuff. I have to admit that I did want to attack him. Why? Because it would have been freaking practice, man. But I did mess up. Don't get it with the madman. Center on player, thank you. Okay, apparently we need to search down there. Totally did not expect that. Oh, wait a tick.
Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb-woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Will do. Oh boy, I totally went in the wrong... Why did I go uphill? Sometimes I can't even explain what's going on in my brain. Sometimes it's just weird. But in the end, it's working out, right? And on the other end, if I would have found the... Oh, there's a... Just want to say, if I would have found the bandit again, I would have tried to take him down. Maybe I can sell this... I don't know, this fungus. Maybe I can sell it to the lady. Oh boy, and I gonna need to be... Is this a... No. I'm not certain if that was a bear.
I don't like this. It's not usual for her to be gone so long. Ah, my back.
Now, first of all,
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life. And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honourable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. And since you're here, would you help an old woman with something? It's about Pavlena.
Has something happened?
My daughter Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry. And don't insult us.
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl. And pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
Pavlena is young and well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often that, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women. Or is it any different where you're from?
No, it's not. True enough.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena?
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. Like I said, she was heading for Troskovitz. You should start looking there.
All right. I'll ask around there for her.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
And you might know something about the dog, by the way.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Liar.
Sacra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Samine these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. And yet here I was hoping I could complete that today, so to say. Nice. As about mud in the tavern. Okay, there. These are both locations we can easily get to.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. She's got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
Lady, is there anything? By the way, come on.
I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
She didn't pack up her stuff. I don't think she was planning to be gone for long.
I told you, didn't I? Pavlena wouldn't run off.
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a beau in Troskovitz?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go. But she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her. Take care.
Okay, good. Didn't she say, well, we ain't have a dog here? Well, guess what there is. I don't like being lied at, or to be precise, but no, don't think we were lied at. Okay, good. We are now quickly, I do not like to walk around in the dark, right? We will go until 5. We are gonna read a bit.
You...
Wait.
What
How?
do you think you're doing here? Came to steal something, did you?
Are you kidding me? I did.
No, you're right. Here's compensation.
That's better. Now get lost. And don't do anything like that again.
Okay, so that's what. If I'm.
Everything is in its place. Thank God.
Why is that stealing? Because I've been in the wrong bed? Holy cow. Was a bit afraid if that actually would be stealing 2 men. Okay, we still have a bit to do. And that is actually that. How far are we? Actually finished that book. That's good. Can fast travel from here. But I will... Since I'm a bit annoyed that that costed us 25 groschen, I'm gonna actually compensate with the herbs out of her garden. That's not... I mean, I wouldn't have done that. And I'm gonna sell them. It's her fault, not mine. Only because I slept in her bed, right? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? Okay. Now center on player. And we start... Yeah, we start looking here. And all of that for a dog, right?
Greetings.
Show me your wares.
Wait, no. Damn it. I wanted to remove from basket. Same here. I was... They're already confused that I... This is what I want. That's... Yes. Selling. Yeah. I was right. I do have 10 beers, by the way. Okay, so
Thank
steal.
you. And take care. Greetings. What do you want?
Okay, I thought she might tell us something about our dog. So, King George. Oh, George.
A peasant like you would never understand.
Watch your mouth, you impudent dog.
Or what? You'll smear it with that excrement under your fingernails? But let's bicker no more, stranger. Perhaps you can be our judge. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Oi, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... Whatever.
Any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
It's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
But I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So, you gonna tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Onorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
Ah,
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in beer or some wench's cleavage. Those might be nice to look at, but an artist should seek inspiration in higher things.
My very words. Let's drink to that.
However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly,
And highborn,
clever,
experienced,
intrepid,
unique.
in short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry. H-E-N... something.
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of goodwill, a man of knowledge, a man,
A fucking good fella.
a fellow who helps his fellow man, aspiring minstrels.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory.
Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding hero, harassing the heartless hordes of
The humans?
That's it! Hark, Henry the Lionheart! The only thing missing for you to achieve glory is...
A loot! We need a loot!
Alright, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre il cane, e una altra la lepre. He who seeks shall find, or something like that.
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskowitz. The house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
While if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday.
And it will be the torch lighting our way from this provincial purgatory to the gates of Kuttenberg.
Torch? Shit, you will fucking burn it.
It's a metaphor, you ignorant oaf.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Please just quieten down for a bit.
okay, another quest. Wait, by the way, am I center? Am I even right with... Oh, wait. Rob him, I don't want to.
Greetings. What do you need?
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
We hold a fight club here sometimes. Would you like to try it?
I don't think that's really for me.
As you wish. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. And that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him, by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while. But I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Copenina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Copenina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Okay, that means in the next wonderful episodes, right? We have a couple of things to do then. First of all, we can ask at the Fisher thing. And we can go there, which we will do. And was there not something about the castle? Yeah, okay. But guys, that is then actually right now gonna already bring us to the end of today's episode. And you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty.